Hey guys, name's Finn once again, playing some Thief Gold, carrying on to one of my favorite levels in the original game. So let us watch the intro movie, and yeah.
Getting the Talisman of Air will be an interesting challenge, but I'll need it if I want to get the eye for Constantine. It's well hidden inside the city's Hammer Temple, so I'll have to do some scouting around. Problem is, the place is fully active day and night. Not even I could stay undetected for very long. Well, they say that the best place to hide a letter is on the mantelpiece. With that in mind, I'll be going in by the front door, dressed as a Hammerite novice. That should be perfect since novices aren't allowed to speak while on the temple grounds. My contacts can get me a novice's pass to get me through the gate. Once inside, I'll be free to take my time, explore the place thoroughly, and find the talisman. As long as I don't do anything violent or get caught somewhere I shouldn't be. Because as the new arrival, I'll be the first person they'll suspect if anything goes wrong.
As you can see, this level is going to be quite different, so let me just summarize the objectives here. Summarize Proust. So, you present the credentials at the gate and enter the temple through the front door, and discover where the talisman is kept, and steal the hammer's holy first hammer. Get 2,400 worth of valuables. That's pretty steep. I'm liking it. Don't kill, obviously, and then get out. Okay, now... Okay, well, I'm obviously not going to need anything really violent, so and I'm barely really even going to need mosses, but I guess I should get some of them, probably. Yeah. Anyway, okay, this mission is really cool, and one of the reasons that I really love this mission, not only is it fun to play, but, and you know, like a kind of a cool concept, but I love how they took a game where the entire point is that enemies see you, and the entire point is hiding in the shadows and not being seen. And they took that entire mechanic and just got rid of it almost completely. That is gutsy, right there. I mean, now everything's changed. Instead of having to hide from everybody, you have to walk among them, and you have to make sure you don't get caught doing the few things that you're not allowed to do. So the dynamic is sort of completely shifted, and it's very, very interesting. And, you know, unlike what it sounds like, oh, we've removed all the opposition, it sounds like it would be boring, but, you know, they really do well with it. And like I say, that is very, very cool. And I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, I guess I could mantle up there. But anyways, I wanted to show something off. I guess I could mantle up here, too, maybe? No. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to show off a way that I'm not going to actually be doing because it's more of a ghoster's way, but it's something cool that you can do. Because the thing to know about this level is that there are tons of guys who will have conversations, and you know when guys, before they've been triggered, they'll just stand around. So if you're ghosting, there's a very strategic way that you should go about the level in order to make it possible, or feasible, by triggering as few conversations as you can. See, normally I'm supposed to go in there. Now if I were... and that's kind of a cool thing, support beam. Now if I were sort of going to ghost... Now this might be easier in 1.19, but in 1.18 you have to sort of mantle on here. You have to be standing in a very specific place. No, I want to do this on camera, come on now. But I don't think you can do it like... That's crazy. You'd almost think they actually made this impossible in 1.19, even though the mantling is... That's weird. Turn new mantling off and I still can't manage it. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, I don't know if that's new mantling or not, but and this one's really tricky. No matter what, anyway, but you sort of... Wow, this is harder than I remember. Yes, you basically want to get up onto this wall so you can bypass the entire entry so that you basically get your pick, more or less. Hi. That room. I wonder if you can... You're not even supposed to be in there ever. That'd be hella interesting if you could actually get in there. But anyways, you would jump on top of this, and then you would take a very long jump over here, and you just grab the edge. I don't know, I'll try it a couple of times. Yeah. Oh, what? No, you don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You grab the edge, no damage, and then you're in, and you can go the wrong way about everything and bypass conversations and stuff if you're ghosting. But anyways, the real way you do it is you would hand this here scroll. As proved by His Eminence, the High Priest Markanda, we deliver unto you this novice under the standard agreement of service. The novice is sent with full status and training as such, and should serve with humility and vigor to the best of his skills. He will endure a standard 3-year contract of service, at the end of which he will be considered for indoctrination as an elevated acolyte. The novice has been instructed in the rules and strictures of the order, has sworn his warrants to be silent in his vigils, and knows to maintain the marked privacies as indicated by the standard inverted red hammer sigil. Please remit periodic evaluations of his conduct as warranted or at 6-month intervals. May the hammer fall on the unrighteous. Officially, Brother Satchelman. Well, looks like Satchmo over there has got it wrong.
Present thy credentials, novice.
Oh, okay. I have to read it there.
Open the gate.
Open the gate. So now I'm in, and I guess there's the map. It's a very nice new map, and not at all the sort of scratchy nonsense that one would ordinarily see. Now, here's the thing. I could just walk around unhindered, but if I try to steal... well, he takes a while, but yeah. So, I can't get caught doing any of that nonsense. But, you know, it's all going to be mighty interesting. Oh, you. Ain't you going to say the thing you say? I don't know.
Novices are not permitted here. Best that thou depart before the master forgers take note.
Yeah, okay. Not permitted here, even though there's no, you know, inverted red hammer, but that's okay. I really like this level, in case I didn't say that already. In light of the recent break in the Crags Cleft, all temple patrols will be doubled until further notice. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess there's nothing in here, but, you know, just kind of looking to see if maybe that's...
Permit novices in the barracks, as thou should well know. Be off.
Okay. So anyways, yeah, I got these better models here with the gear teeth mesh, except they're sort of smushed together, but, well, that's no one's fault but someone's. But they need to replace their doors because their hinges are rather slow. There's their 386 hinges and 32 bits of a bus. And again, these doors have the... I don't know, I mean, you may think I'm being pedantic or picky about the handles positions, but, like, seriously, it's a quick way to tell if something's locked or not, and if you don't get it right, well, I might think it's locked, and that would be horrible. I don't know. Really cool ambience here, though. I just love the atmosphere. This place is just really, really nice. So, let's see what we got here. Hammered Compendium of Precepts, Regimens, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 12. The Builder gave thou the raw stuff of thy life. Make thou a great work of it, or thou mockest his gifts. Oh, I think... Is it the Prayer of the Wall Builder? I love this for some reason. I am a wall builder. Let my walls endure from season to season, year to year, and age to age. Let my walls stand while families toil, armies march, and empires fall. I am a wall builder, and my walls will stand always as a shield against evil. This I pray, that will the Master Builder grant. I like that. Although I don't know why it's not marked as the prayer of the wall builder. I thought it was, but, oh well. Yeah, now, what the hell am I doing here? The combos galore, and I really like the combo. It's one of the best things about the Thief series to me is the conversations, which is part of the many reasons I like Thief 3, because I think they really got that right, and so Thief 3, despite all the surface differences, to me feels like a Thief game because of all the writing and combos that they got the same sort of style, in my opinion. So, it's, you know, but I'll talk about that later on. Like, much later on. But since I'm not ghosting, I can pretty much hear people talking all I want.
Some do say the Baron means to raise the tariffs again, even on greens and meat.
The wretched man serves only the merchants and his own greed.
His grandfather cared less for his pocketed gold and more for his soul's health, but no longer.
The builder's truth it is that men without belief do soften and fail as rotten wood.
Yeah. Well, a builder's truth is better than ordinary truth because it's built instead of just randomly created by chaotic nature. There's a lot of rules and precepts here all the time. You know, time once past, the harlot did say to the priest, tarry a while and wait upon thy duties. Or sorry, tarry a while and wait upon thy duties. And the priest did tarry. And then was the harlot scourged with birch branches, and was the priest crushed beneath the great gears, for the path of righteousness leads ever upwards, to where it is perilous to fall. I really love their little writing here. It just sounds so right. I mean, it's so like a religious sort of text, and it almost seems, like, realistic. All these books are upside down, anyway. Mortar cannot hold when the stone is not strong and clean. Before beginning thy endeavors, look to thy material, both physical and spiritual. Alright. Guard thy tongue from falsehood as thou guardest thy purse from a jackerblade. Guard thy hand from misdeed as thou guardest thy house from firelighters. Guard thy heart from doubt as thou guardest thy tools from corrosion. For thy faith and thy tools are the best that thou hast. I guess this is reading time. Okay. Temple authorization and access. Novices, as per the official books, are not permitted keys and are not allowed to enter restricted areas for any reason. These areas are to be designated by the standard red inverted hammer. Temple guardsmen are not permitted keys, but may enter restricted areas in pursuit of their function. Temple priests will be issued keys to most areas, and are allowed in restricted rooms where authorized by the High Priest. They are also, of course, allowed in their own quarters, but not in those of other priests. The High Priest is granted the Master Key, has no restrictions to access, and will keep in his possession the holy symbol of the temple. Oh, really? That sounds like an interesting thing that I totally should get. When the builder came amongst his children and asked, Who is it that hath spoiled this work? Then didst his errant son answer, I do not know. Then didst the builder cast down his son and smite him with his hammer. For is it not known that a mistake may be mastered, but a lie lasteth forever on the tongue? It's not true at all. You know, once you're done saying the lie, it's off your tongue. I don't know. To use thy chisel is to blunt its edge against the stone. To not use thy chisel is to waste its edge. No idea what they're trying to teach there, but okay. When the thief did cry to the master, Release me, for I repent and shall do good all my days. Then did the master strike the thief's hand from him with a blade. And the master said, Go now and do good, for thy repentance has been paid. So anyways, yes, this is the standard inverted hammer. And you can see that there's a guy sort of waltzing around here. And, well, maybe you can't see him, but you can definitely hear him. And if he were to see me enter that there area, which is obviously not ever going to happen because the guy just won't show his face, unless it's that guy. Maybe. But anyways, yeah, if he were to see me enter that room, then, you know, all would be lost or something. But if he were to not see me enter that room, well, I suppose that's all good. So what people don't see, do not cause them to hurt me. Yeah. but hopefully he's not coming now, because that would be a bit of a bother. Come on now. Uh-oh. I hear some footsteps. I don't know if I get caught just for opening the door, or only if I'm inside, but I think I should be safe now. I don't think the guy yeah, he probably wouldn't come in here. Anyways, oh yeah, I get a key for this later at some point. I don't remember where it is, though. When the builder walks before thee and builds for thee a fortress, wilt thou go inside and shut the door? Or wilt thou say, yes, son, now I should raise one of my own? This is such good writing, man. A flaw in the gear will fate it to shatter. A flaw in the beam harbors the termite. A flaw in a man's righteousness encompasses his death. Oh. I remember this key being really hard to find, or it's like really far away, or it was like in a tricksy location or something. I think I should be safe now, I'm pretty sure, so with that sort of not at all certainty out of the way, I guess I'll wander around lost until I don't ever remember where I was going. I thought there was a convo here or something, but it must be over there or something, I guess. I'm just gonna trigger a bunch of them. Oh, these guys are not...
The Baron doth finally act against evil, when prodded with enough vigor.
Meanest thou the action on De Wall's thugs?
Verily. Some have told me it was his own brethren who in sin didst turn him in.
Thieves betray their own. Now, as always,
Vigilance is our shield.
But, of course, they don't walk away. Oh, that guy does. But anyways... The Forge's child. This hammer was the first to be cast out of a mold. It was brought into the world by Father Tenor, now sainted. Remember that name, as you'll be seeing it later. The first hammer, symbol of our ascent from the trickster's shadow. Now, if you recall, I need to steal the first hammer. However, this guy's pretty much looking at it, or, well, kind of. And so, I'm going to have a bit of a time of it. That skull is glowing because it's sacred. The sacred skull of Saint Yora, a builder of vision and devout keeper of the faith. Now, Yora again is a name, and there's a switch there which I am not going to hit at the moment, because that will have to come later. What the hell is this? Oh, it's like outside, and I seem to have been here for some reason. What the deal? I gotta tell you, it is really cool feeling to just be in amongst the enemy and nobody even cares. And stuff. You know what the funny thing is? Is that I'm supposed to be disguised as a novice, but my blackjack and, like, my arm still has got the same thief clothes on them. You know, just, you know, hilarious, but I don't think we should... I don't know. It would have been... Are they talking about... It would have been cool if they would have changed it so that our arm was red for this level. I mean, I don't know. You think it wouldn't have been that difficult to do, maybe, but, well, maybe so. I don't know.
The sinners we take wouldst have no second chances. They were dispatched forthwith to explain their misdeeds to their builder.
Our strength and resolve, 'tis not what it once was.
And see what our weakness have gained us. Crime and sin reach to the very heights of the city.
Yeah, well, I thrive on crime and sin, and so, I don't think I've stolen a single piece of loot yet. It's weird. I'm a thief, and I'm not stealing. I think that I'm breaking the thieves' code here, which, you know, is like nothing, because thieves are thieves, and... I don't know. I really like this place. I really love the design and all the combos and everything about it. I just like the hammers. I mean, be fair. They're fun, right? They're really cool sort of thing. Yeah.
Hast thought upon who is likely to succeed our master?
Surely not for many years.
Art thou blind? He is old, and the master forgers do jostle each other for precedence.
I spy not on my betters. 'Tis in the builder's hands.
'Tis true, 'tis true. Vigilance is our shield.
There are rather too many guys here. It's kind of crowded, in fact. But I guess it is, you know, a cathedral or a monastery or whatever the hell it is. So, oh, what is it? Maybe it's gonna... Oh, it's a temple. Okay, my bad. So, you know, these guys aren't just here to guard, they are in fact here as sort of part of the order, so I guess it does make sense that there's a lot of them. You know, if they were guards, it would be excessive, but, you know, they're just guys. So, yeah. Guys wishing for the old days.